Hey guys, so today I'm actually going to be doing a more serious video instead of a cover. I know I haven't done a cover ever on this channel, and I'm definitely getting around to it, but I just feel like there are more important things to talk about. So, if you have been if you have a Tumblr, you've probably seen some of this stuff involving Ferguson, town of Ferguson. And I know that actually a surprising amount of people don't know about this because the news isn't really covering it, and I feel like it's something that everyone should know about because it's a big deal and it's happening right now, and it's unacceptable. So I've written kind of everything that I want to talk about down. So I did this all last night, and excuse me if it's a little out of order or anything, but I just wanted to really get this video done because it's important. So this is all happening in Missouri, and it's involving the Ferguson Police Department. And so basically what happened was Michael Brown, who was 17 or 18, I've heard 17, 18, I don't really know which one it was, so I'm just putting them both in there, was shot multiple times by a police officer. Originally they didn't release his name, but I believe it was just released by TheAnonMessages. They're on Twitter. If you're not following them, definitely you should. They're tweeting all about this. They're tweeting new stuff. They're great. So basically he and his friend were walking home from the convenience store, and he was shot multiple times by the police officer, and after that his body was left for hours in the middle of the street. Before this, they say Brown was shot during a fight over the officer's gun, and his hands were in the air when the last times he was shot. So since then, after this, convenience stores have been set on fire, 11 or more other local businesses have been looted, and at least 40 people have been arrested since Sunday. And they said Ferguson generally isn't a violent town. Like, this isn't something normal. You know, people are protesting peacefully with their hands in the air, and they're saying don't shoot. And I got some pictures off of Tumblr, and I'm going to put them probably now. So this is just, like, I'm really angry that this is happening, and I just think for, like, a lack of a better word, it's really dumb, it's really stupid, it's unfair that people are judged by the color of their skin, and, you know, being racially profiled is something that I'm never gonna know. I'm never gonna understand that. Neither is my sister, neither is my mom, most definitely my dad isn't, because on top of being white, he's a middle-aged man. So, you know, he just really... And my sister, she was driving her friend home, who happened to be black, and she got pulled over. And my sister never gets pulled over. And the officer said that it was because her license plate was crooked. And it's true, her license plate is crooked, but it's been crooked for a year. And it's still crooked. And she hasn't gotten pulled over since. So I'm just, I don't know. On topic of being pulled over, statistics from the state attorney general say in 2013, police pulled over black drivers 4,632 times, and white drivers only 686. So, basic math, that's around 4,000 more times black people have gotten pulled over, which is ridiculous. Black people are also more likely to be searched and arrested, twice as likely actually, and That's ridiculous. That's a Vine of a police press conference was released, and this is what the following video said. It said, "Do you know if I'm gonna get gassed again like I was Monday night? And I was peaceful, and I'm your state senator." They gassed their state senator. Beautiful. Speaking of gassing, peaceful protesters have had tear gas thrown not only in streets but backyards. They've had rubber pellets shot at them. What else? It's ridiculous. Media isn't allowed in Ferguson anymore. They're not letting people in, but citizens are broadcasting what's happening, and that's so crucially important that we know what's going on. Okay. You've probably seen the tag, if they gunned me down. People are posting pictures, two sets of pictures usually. One usually involving them partying, and then the other, just like a joking friend with their picture, the joking picture with their friends. They're not. Just look up the tag. But in that tag, people have actually started making jokes, which is so disrespectful. I don't understand how people can do that. You are a terrible person, honestly, if you're making a joke of something like this, because this is extremely serious. It's ridiculous. So, in addition to Michael Brown, Eric Garner, John Crawford, and Azelle Ford have also been killed by police brutality. And I'm sure there are so many other people, but these are just 4 names that I'd gotten off of Tumblr. I'm sure if you looked it up just from this one thing, so many more names would come up. Also, I'm not sure her name. I will look it up though. A girl who went to Howard University, I want to say. I'm just recalling this from memory. She was shot in the head, and she did live, and she's in the hospital right now. But it's just ridiculous that this is happening. And I know I keep saying that, but it's true. It's tragic that that this sort of thing is still happening in 2014. Like, really? So I got my computer because I had a couple more things that more information that I know I have, and I just wanted to read it. So if you're not following the TheAnonMessage on Twitter, you definitely should. They're just at TheAnonMessage. If you type in at TheAnon, they come up, believe me. And you should definitely follow them because they're posting a bunch of things. You should read their official statement. I'll read a little bit. So, greetings world, we are anonymous. On August 9th in Ferguson, Missouri, the 17-year-old and unarmed Mike Brown was shot several times and killed by an officer of the Ferguson Police Department. His body was left to lie in a pool of blood in the sweltering heat for hours, while 15 police departments militarized the area against protesters, sealed the roads leading to Ferguson in a vain attempt to prevent protesters from reaching the city. The police have clearly crossed the line in the sand. And then it goes on, but you should read it. It's just heartbreaking that this is happening. This is 2014, and this is happening. Someone tweeted, they were watching TV with their grandma, and they said, "Oh, you want to know what it was like in the 60s? You're watching it. This is what it was like." So, we're going back to the 60s, and it's ridiculous. But, I'm trying to read through my posts right now to see if I can find anything, better explaining it. They say people are putting viruses in links that are supposedly leading to pages to support Mike Brown. There's military-grade weapons being used against peaceful protesters. That's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm basically just going to take a bunch of links and put them all below because it's important. I'm going to put links on, how to make a gas mask. So if anyone in Missouri is watching this, you get those. I'm going to put links to explaining to what is happening better. Link to the TheAnonMessage's Twitter page. Just everything really. Because this is just ridiculous. We live in a really, really scary world, and that sucks. And so just, if you're in Missouri and you're in Ferguson, please stay safe. I'm props to you, kudos to you for doing what you're doing. You are all amazing people. Obviously not the police officers, but the people who are peacefully protesting. My prayers go out to you. I'm sure many, many people's prayers go out to all of you. And just really, if you're not in Missouri, just, try to donate or sign petitions even. That'll help. Just, inform yourself. Inform yourself and just, I don't know. So, I hope this helped, and I hope this gets better really soon. I hope everything gets better.